Have you ever felt like the life you're living doesn't quite belong to you? As if the roles you play, the goals you chase, and even the person you think you are might just be a mask. And behind that mask, something greater is quietly waiting to be remembered. This is the beginning of what we call awakening, not a final destination, but a deep, unpredictable journey that forever changes the way you see yourself, others, and the very fabric of reality. Today, we'll explore the 5 hidden stages of awakening. And I'll warn you, this isn't always easy. But if you're here, you were meant to hear this. Stage 1, the sleepwalker. In the beginning, we live like sleepwalkers. We obey the script handed to us: study, work, consume, strive. We're told who to be and what to want. We identify ourselves by labels: our job, our family role, our appearance, our possessions. But deep inside, something feels off. Even when life looks successful on the outside, there's a quiet emptiness within. You try to silence it with money, with recognition, with distractions. But the silence always returns. That unease is not weakness, it's the first whisper of your soul, knocking from the inside, begging you to wake up. Stage 2, the collapse of the ego. At some point, everything begins to crack. The beliefs you lived by stop making sense. The mask you've worn for years suddenly feels unbearable. This stage is often called the dark night of the soul. It can come after heartbreak, trauma, illness, or sometimes for no reason at all. And it feels like losing everything: confusion, emptiness, the death of who you thought you were. But here's the truth: the ego isn't dying to punish you. It's dissolving to set you free. Because beneath the noise, a quiet observer is waiting. That observer is your true self, watching, patient, untouched. Stage 3, the seeker's fire. Once the old self crumbles, a hunger awakens. You begin searching: books, teachers, philosophies, energy practices, synchronicities. You're no longer satisfied with shallow answers. You want what's real. At this stage, intuition sharpens. You start noticing the invisible threads, the patterns, the signs, the little nudges from life itself. And you realize this is not random. You're being guided. It's exciting and humbling. Because the more you discover, the more you realize how little you truly know. But the search itself becomes sacred. The journey is the destination. Stage 4, the rise of the authentic self. Then comes the shift. One day, without warning, you feel it. The old you is gone. You stop chasing approval. You stop performing for others. Instead, you begin to live from the inside out. Your choices align with your soul, not with society's script. You may walk away from toxic relationships, change your career, or finally speak the truth you've buried for years. This stage is not about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you always were, the authentic self, quiet, steady, powerful in ways the ego never was. Stage 5, living in alignment. Finally, the seeker becomes the embodiment. Spirituality stops being an idea. It becomes the way you live, breathe, love. You feel connected, not just to yourself, but to life itself. To the trees, the sky, the people you meet, even the challenges you face. You forgive more easily. You judge less harshly. You live with clarity, but also with softness. This is the stage where service naturally arises, not because you should, but because your cup is overflowing. You want to help others awaken because you've tasted the freedom of remembering who you are. The truth is, awakening is not linear. You may move forward, circle back, or feel like you're living in 2 stages at once. That's okay. Every step, even the painful ones, holds its own wisdom. So let me ask you, Which stage are you moving through right now? Drop your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. If this message resonated, share it with someone who needs it. And don't forget to subscribe to Lotus Signal, where we explore the hidden paths of the soul, the mysteries of the mind, and the whispers of the unseen. Until next time, stay awake, stay grounded, and keep listening to that quiet voice within.